What is up, guys? My name is James with First Home Inspectors. This is a question apparently a lot of people have, according to ChatGPT. And that question is, what happens if a home inspector finds a problem with a system? So we will jump into that right now. Now, the first thing about the layout of this is that it's going to sound very underwhelming, but we're going to go into a few examples and hopefully it'll give you guys a better idea of what we can and can't do along the way. So, first thing is we just document it in the report. It generally has a photo and a specialist that you need to contact next. As home inspectors, we're kind of limited on what corrective actions we can tell our clients to do or what needs to be done. It's very weird. So, in the state of Nevada, home inspectors are considered generalists. So, we can kind of point out issues, but we can't really diagnose the nitty gritty of many things. And when it is that way, I mean, I might know that there's a particular issue wrong with the HVAC system that I already know exactly what's wrong with it, but I can't tell you that in a report. It's just not my place to do so. I don't have credibility in that world to be doing that, right? I might be right, and I probably am right, but I can't do that. Another thing is that if for some reason I'm wrong, I can be on the hook for giving you bad advice. So it's kind of how that shakes out. That's the way this industry works, which is a little bit unfortunate. There's no way around it, unfortunately. But you can see from the next things I'm about to show you right now that we can go farther. You can get some useful things out of what we're saying here. So, example one. Example one, right? I'll just read it out loud for you. So here I was inspecting a home, and this was in the side yard, right? The comment is that an area for potential ponding was observed in the side yard. And what we see here is that the water is staining in a certain way that says it sat there and just evaporated. It didn't actually make it through that drain block that's supposed to flow out to the front yard. The implications of this defect are that this defect can cause a breeding ground for mosquitoes and can encourage foundation issues in the future. Please note that generally foundation issues occur from ponding take several decades to occur. Generally, the solution to this is to add dirt to this valley. Right, we're seeing a valley right there. That's where the water is getting trapped. Right, so this is something I don't feel too much risk on in sticking my neck out and providing a solution. It's a shovel full of dirt, and it'll probably get it over that hump, and we're going to be okay. It's not too bad, right? In this case, I don't believe a civil engineering grading specialist is needed, and so I went and stuck my neck out for my client. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. All right. All right. On this next one. So, this in this bathroom, I was doing a new build, and if you guys have ever taken a shower, you know that the water is supposed to go down the drain. It's not supposed to just stop there, and puddle up around your feet. Um, they don't have plugs for showers. They have plugs for tubs, but not for showers like this. So this is not supposed to happen. So showers with tile flooring are not draining water. And I noted that this was in the primary bathroom and the downstairs in-suite bathroom. I stated that both of the showers in the home that have tile flooring are not draining water. I have two recommendations. A, if the line is capped, like the sewer line has a cap on it because someone was trying to stop debris from going in the sewer, I recommend having the cap removed. Don't really recommend much more than that. They got ahead of it and someone just capped it to make sure that tile and grout and stuff wasn't going to be falling in there. Good on them. They just need to take it out. The next part, if the line is capped, I recommend unclogging the line and having the line scoped. So let's say if the line is clogged, I'm sorry, if the line is clogged, I recommend having it unclogged and having the line scoped. So basically, what my dream scenario was is someone put a cap on it, did the tile work all around it, and then just forgot to take it off, right? In this other scenario, I'm saying that someone honestly just did tile work all around it, and there's bits of tile and all sorts of crap in there, and that's what's blocking water from actually going down. It's a big issue. That could be a very, very expensive issue. And so when I'm telling the client to have it scoped, what I'm telling them to do is to hire a plumber that has a camera on the end of a wire. They're going to shove it into that sewer, and it's just going to like work its way around, and then A plumber can tell you what is going on with that sewer and if it needs like additional help or anything, or there's been damage or there's going to be repeat issues in the future. That's what we're trying to accomplish here. The third thing, the third thing, right? And this one is just kind of open this idea that there's sometimes you just need to ask a question to the person that you're buying the house from. So on this one, I'm saying this is not a drawer. Ask the builder if this was a mistake. Generally, drawers that aren't underneath sinks are capable of being pulled out. Ask the builder if this is a mistake, right? So if you look on the right side of that photo, not where the arrow is pointing, but you'll see that the other guy has a little pull on it. You could yank that thing right out. On the side that we're on, if you try to pull that out, literally you just have something just fall on your feet, and that would actually kind of hurt a little bit. It also doesn't have a pull either. Oftentimes, people, when they build homes, they just simply make mistakes. I mean, we can all make mistakes doing our desk jobs and even filling out Excel files and stuff. So there's a chance that someone just made a mistake. No harm, no foul, no big deal. Just ask them if they did that on purpose or not. And if it's not included with the house, it's not included with the house. Just the way it goes, right? On the other hand, this is a kind of note that I put in a lot when there's something funny going on with someone that's selling the home. If they need to disclose more information, I'll say, ask the seller if they meant to do this or if they meant to do that. Wish I could think of a good example right now. But honestly, just ask someone, right? Occasionally, just need to ask a question, and it doesn't need to be anything too crazy. On the last thing here, so we'll go to the last slide. So go to the last slide. So I guess basically the main takeaways are that I'm not really supposed to be telling you exactly what's wrong with your system and the exact thing. The big takeaway is that you're going to need to call an additional specialist if it really requires that. Typically, if it's a system, excuse me, we got a plane going over. It is late in the night and we still have planes going over. It's literally midnight. Can you believe that? Anyways, so when you're buying a home, you have to pay for me, right? You have to pay for an appraisal for the most part. And then what you also have to pay for are some specialists to come in. HVAC specialist, maybe a plumbing specialist, landscape specialist if needed. And you're going to run into these issues more often in older homes than you will in newer homes. It's kind of the good thing about it. Also, when you buy a brand new home, you don't really need to contact any of these people because the builder kind of has them all in one. Your home still has a warranty on it. And so these things that get caught in the first year can all be addressed to you for free in that respect. Um, as you can see, like when you get a home inspection report, there's some items that you can just not address if you don't even want to, right? We had that example where there was a pull-out drawer that didn't pull out. You don't need to talk about that. That can be there forever. Who gives a crap? It's another item though where you have that shower that isn't draining, and that needs to be addressed. So when you get this home inspection report, get ready to do a little bit of work. It kind of sucks. I feel for people sometimes. Like if you really want to buy that house, you're gonna need to put a little more effort into it and make sure these items are done properly. It's a headache. Obviously, you want to be a homeowner than be a renter for your entire life. So kind of the cost of doing business and chasing your dreams and getting all that you want out of life. So hope you found this video helpful. If you have any suggestions for future videos, if there's something that I didn't cover and you have any questions about, drop in the comments below. Also, if you could like, comment, and subscribe, that helps me out a lot and lets me know that you guys are watching the videos, and it'd be greatly appreciated. So my name is James with First Home Inspectors. If you're looking for a great home inspector in the Las Vegas area, I'd love to work with you. Thanks.